Okay, so welcome to You're Not Crazy this week. This week we're actually crazy because we are sitting in the airport, literally sitting in the middle of the airport without headphones, so everyone is getting You're Not Crazy. So we're gonna talk about Jesus out loud.
They would hear it.
It's been a long day. But I'm also, just in Jesus' name that it would be 100% what he has. So, welcome to You're Not Crazy. This is Sally.
Reporting live from the airport.
Midway, Chicago, baby. This is Sally, Schrader, whatever you prefer. And this is Peyton. It's been a long time since Peyton's been on, a less long time since Sally's been on. And to me, it's a joy. I'm just like over the moon today because we're going to Nebraska. Represent, baby. And this is Peyton's hometown, and I feel like I'm about to go get a whole new side of the Lord's face in the form of cornfields, and I'm really excited. So today I get the pleasure of asking them. We were trying to think, like, what have we felt crazy for, the three of us? Something shared that we've actually seen the Lord's kindness in. So, girls, go for it.
Okay, I feel like we're not crazy for wanting to be home and loving our roommates at the moment, but there's moments of not loving our roommates and just like having to work through people. I went through a hard when I moved to Nashville with random girls from Facebook, and it was so hard. I didn't want to go home. I hated being there. My safety and security was gone out the window, and now life feels different. Our house is so fun and inviting, and Cameron sent a text this week that was said, I feel so blessed to be able to be excited to come home, and that is it's so true of our house, which is just a blessing that the Lord has put us all together, and just how great it is to be with people that you love and adore, and excited to just have laughs with, and then also shed tears with. And I think it's just been sweet to be able to cultivate a space that's just safe and fun. So, yeah.
What's your thoughts on roommates?
I love having roommates.
Amen, sister.
For me, home has always been a place where I can go and just feel. Am I talking loud enough?
I was just making sure.
Okay. For me, home has always been a place where I can go and feel just really cared for. And so for me, just getting to come home to a house that I don't even have to think about it. I don't even have to go through my days and think about what it's going to be like when I come home, which is awesome. True. Because I think it's so funny. There was a point this summer, I think there was 6 or 7 girls coming in and out of our house, living there. And I would talk to people about it, and they would be like, "Oh, crazy! How's that?"
And we all 5 of us shared one bathroom.
True.
That was cool.
And so when you talk to people about that, it's very you don't get the response that you necessarily think you would. And for me, that always took me back because I was like, "What do you mean? That sounds horrible. I love it.
It's awesome."
And so for me, I just think I need to not take for granted, but also recognize that I'm not crazy for not having to think about walking into a place that I just know I'm very loved and cared for.
Yeah. And I think in that one, I come back and I've told all the girls of the house what they are for me is what Aaron was up on the hill for Moses when he held his arms up, so that the way the Israelites would keep defeating King Amalek. And that is 100 times over what this house is to me. But I think the other side to that is that you're not crazy if that's not your situation, and you're not crazy if it is your longing to belong in a place as intimate and personal as home. That we're made for belonging, especially in the places where we lay down our head at night.
I am looking for
Attention, that is true. But I'm just going to let him keep going for a second.
I am looking for David,
you better get your booty over here.
Where are you?
But just to be encouraged that also none of us chose this, or like we're so great to level a networker or person to find our roommates. Like literally by the Lord's grace did we just walk into each other's lives, and so just like encouragement to you in that is like, if that's a desire of your heart, to just be open to that. You deserve that kind of belonging, and you deserve like spontaneous dance parties after watching movies and fun cooking and all the things. So I'm gonna go so that way we don't keep giving them so many airport updates. But do y'all have any other ideas or thoughts?
I'd like to pray about it. Like, I just think the Lord can provide that if you're feeling longing for that. Pray for that. Pray for change in it if you're in it. Change it if you need to. Like, be real with yourself. But yeah, ask the Lord for it. Pray for it. I think He is easy to answer. He wants us to be in joyous moments. So I think He's one to answer that prayer. So yeah, ask Him for it. Truly.
You might just find yourself going across the United States for 48 hours to your roommate best friend's hometown. You just might repping their outfits, you know? So we love you guys tons, and we want the best for you and belonging in your home and in your relationships. And if this is anything we pray, it's just one little snippet of the joy He has for you in your friendships and the home that you get to create and walk into. So we love you. Any final words? Os quiero mucho. Adiós.
Adios.